Thank you, Mr. Beyer.
Mr. Chairman, thank you, and thank you all for hanging in for more than 3 hours for this as we come and go. I'm very concerned about it. I think all of us here in a bipartisan way are concerned about it. I was disappointed that not a single Republican joined Senator Congressman Castan's appropriations letter to ensure that the Department of Education's Office of Civil Rights had the funding it needed to pursue actual anti-Semitic crimes on college campuses. You know, we've been working on this in Congress for a long time. The current rise in hate crimes, deeply disappointing. According to the most recent hate crime statistics to data from the FBI, race-based crimes reached the highest level ever recorded in 21 and 22. But anti-Semitic hate crimes rose a whopping 36% from 2021 to 2022. But one of the key things we know about hate crimes is that they are also dramatically and drastically underreported. So that we know that even from this limited data, we're not getting the full picture. Mr. Olson, Mr. Upton, Mr. Buchanan, all three Republicans, and I partnered with Judy Chu to successfully pass the Beyer No Hate Act. And that was to better support law enforcement to report and respond to hate crimes and set up state hate crime hotlines so that people who didn't feel comfortable going to the police station called them in. And while that bill is meaningful, we were very proud of it, it signed into law, and yet the reporting of the incidents has gotten worse. It has not improved at all. And at a time when reporting has gotten worse, FBI Director Wray was here in the fall to tell us that crimes towards Jews are reaching historic levels. I introduced a bill recently with Don Bacon, a Republican from Nebraska, the Improving Reporting to Prevent Hate Act. And I would love to have all my Republicans join me on this. It set up a process where DOJ evaluates jurisdictions with over 100,000 citizens to make certain that they are credibly reporting hate crimes. The goal is to ensure that we have a better handle on where these anti-Semitic incidents are occurring, how we can better track and address and prevent them. And Honorable Mr. Deutsch, welcome back. Can you speak about how a bill like this would be an asset in addressing the anti-Semitic crimes?
There's, as we've talked about over the course of this hearing, it's important for us to be able to really tackle anti-Semitism, for us to follow through and hold people accountable and hold universities accountable. We need more funding for the Office of Civil Rights so that they can do it. Likewise, the reason that the Beyer No Hate Act was so important, and I applaud your leadership on that, Mr. Beyer, is because we want to be able to be sure that we're identifying the hate crimes, particularly as we see this spike in anti-Semitism, and especially when we know that anti-Semitic hate crimes are often underreported. And the way to do that is to ensure that there is adequate funding to help get us there. So I applaud your efforts continuing to focus on that. I think it's an important way for us to move forward.
Great, thank you very much. Mr. Chair, this late hour, I yield back.
In Missouri, this is still very early.